Thanks for being here. Tonight is Tuesday, November 24th, and welcome to Team Forever Strong's Getting Started Right call. Usually I do these calls one-on-one, but we have so many new coaches coming on the team. I think that this is probably our best bet. So in case you don't know who I am, I'm Kathy Reuter, and I'm a 10-star diamond coach for Beachbody. Team Forever Strong is currently number 125 out of 400,000 teams in the network. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background about me, just a quick 1 to 2 minute thing before we get into it. I've been coaching now for 17 months. I stay at home with my 2 little kids, Landon and Kirsten. Landon is 3 and Kirsten is 1. Before I became a stay-at-home mom, I was a teacher for 8 years. I had my master's in special education. And when I had Landon, I became a stay-at-home mom. I was home for probably about 2.5 years, and I was going to have to go back to work because of our finances. And luckily, this opportunity, thank goodness, fell right in my lap, and I grabbed it, and I took a chance, and I had no big goals or anything like that with this at all whatsoever. I was just hoping to make a couple $100, every week and try to keep us afloat so I could keep staying home with the kids. I was looking to lose the 35 pounds. I was 35 pounds heavier than I was right now. So I was looking to do all those things, no big goals at all whatsoever. Actually was very skeptical and wasn't planning on any kind of a huge outcome. But I quickly saw that with time, with showing up and putting in the work every single day and keeping the long-term vision, that I was able to turn this into a 6-figure earning business. And I've been able to pay off all my credit card debt, put money in the bank. And most importantly, I've been able to stay at home with my kids, which has always been my goal and my dream. So that's just a little bit about me. I wanted to just say welcome to Team Forever Strong. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I am looking forward to getting started with you guys and just making sure that everyone gets off on the right track so that you guys can have success yourselves as well. So you're brand new coaches, right? And we're looking to get started right here. And you just came on, you're a brand new coach. So the first thing that I always tell my coaches to do is to launch your business on social media. So what I mean by that is you want to make a post on Facebook or Instagram or both, letting everybody know that you are now a Beachbody coach and your reason for becoming a Beachbody coach and what your mission is with it. And I know for a lot of my personally sponsored coaches, I will actually send you mine that I posted when I became a coach so you can use it as a template to go off of. So if you don't have that, you can reach out to me or your upline coach and you can get theirs as well to use it as a template. But you want to go ahead and you want to make sure that you post that out there so that people know. Because if you're not telling people that you're a coach, no one's going to know that you're a coach, and they're not going to know to go to you for their health and fitness goals or for when they need help. So that's going to be your first step. You're going to post that up there. After that, you're going to want to make sure that you get into my Coach Basics self-training. And I can add you in. I can have your upline coach add you in. But this is so important to get into this. This is where you're going to learn everything there is to know about the business and how to be successful. Because when you come on, right, your head is like spinning in a million different directions. It's normal to feel like that. I mean, my head felt like it was going to spin right off my body when I first became a coach because I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about network marketing. I knew nothing about owning my own business. I didn't use social media hardly at all. And I only had like 300 friends on Facebook. And I was a stay-at-home mom, so I wasn't getting that connection with people, like if you have a full-time job right now, like some of you might have. So this training helps you understand everything. So make sure that you are going into that and you're engaging into it and completing each activity, like actually going in, reading it, completing it. And then once you complete each assignment, make sure you tag your coach in the comments so that we know that you've actually completed that assignment. It's self-paced, so you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Some people come on and they want to hit the ground running and they do the whole thing in 2 weeks. Other people, it takes them a month. Whatever works for you and your schedule. When you complete the whole thing and you get to the end, make sure that you print out your certificate and then you let your coach know that you've completed it. All right? After that, I'm just going to talk just really quickly about this. basically your entire business, all right, and your success with this boils down to what's called the 3 vital behaviors. And I'm going to break them down for you. And you're going to learn a lot about this in the Coach Basics training. So don't feel like if you don't catch it all right now that you're going to miss it and miss it forever. You can definitely get more in depth about this in the training. But I'm just going to go over each one briefly for you so that you can see your entire success with this business boils down to these. So the 3 vital behaviors. The first one I'm going to go over is being proof that the products work. So what this means is you want to make sure that you are drinking your Shakeology every single day. And if you can, if you don't have, like some of us, I think have had like surgeries and whatnot and you can't work out, that's fine. But if you're okay and you can work out, you want to make sure that you're in a fitness program, some kind of a fitness program. Because when you make that original post on Facebook, letting everyone know that you're a Beachbody coach now, when people go and look at your wall, because they're going to be watching you, even if they don't like or comment any of your posts, and you're thinking, what the heck, nobody's liking anything I'm posting. Trust me, they are watching. They are reading every single thing you post. So they're going to be looking at your wall, and you want people to look at your wall and be able to tell that you're a health and fitness coach and that you're actually in a program doing something to work toward your health and fitness goals. You're going to fall off track sometimes. It's totally normal. You're a real person. I mean, I've fallen off a little bit right now, which is why I have signs printed all over my house, on my pantry and on my refrigerator to not go in and eat the food and just silly little things like that. But you want to be real about it on social media. And when people go to look at your wall, you want them to also see that you have a life outside of Beachbody, that it is not just Beachbody coaching. So you want to make sure that you're putting in a combination of posts, motivational posts, quotes, things like that you're doing with your family, with work if you have a full-time job, so that there's a good mix in there. And you want to make sure that you're posting a couple times on social media every day. We like to tell everybody 3 times a day because not everybody's seeing it. So 3 times a day, just a mix between something going on with your family, like a quote or something motivational, inspirational. And another good one to share is about maybe the workout program that you're doing or a Shakeology recipe that you try that you really like. And you want to try to personalize anything that you put up as much as possible. So you want to stay away from going to the website and like posting up Autumn Calabrese with her discs and things like that. If you've already done that, don't worry about that. We all make that mistake. I mean, when I first became a coach, I did the same thing too. But you want to try to stay away from that, and you want to try to personalize everything as much as possible. So putting you in the picture with your containers for the 21-day fix, putting you in the picture with your Shakeology, sharing a recipe, things like that. The second vital behavior that I want to go over is called invite, invite, invite. So people don't know that you're a coach unless you go and you talk to them about what their health and fitness goals are. People won't start to come to you until you are much further along in this business. I've been doing this now for 17 months, and I'm finally having people come to me. And that's because of me showing up every single day over time, being consistent with posting on social media. Now people know that when they're looking to get healthy and fit, they know that I'm a health and fitness coach, so they know to come to me. So you want to go out and you want to actually invite. And how you do this is mostly all through private messages to people. That's how I built my entire business, was all through private messaging people. I reached out to them, and I have scripts that you guys can have that I give my team. So you can ask me for the scripts, you can ask your upline coach for what they use, but you want to connect with people and you want to talk with them about what their health and fitness goals are, and then actually invite them to our team challenge groups that we run. And we're always running team challenge groups. So you never have to worry about running a group on your own. We have the 21-day fix challenge groups that we run. So that one's a good one to invite to every month. We also have a 10-day Shakeology challenge group we run monthly. We have free crock pot groups. We have 7-day clean eating groups. So you always want to make sure that you're reaching out to people every single day, asking them if they'd like to join one of our groups. And like I said, I have the scripts for that. So you want to try to reach out to, I tell people, 3 to 5 new people every single day. I like to try to tell people to shoot for the 5 range, but minimum 3 people every single day, actually inviting them to one of our challenge groups. And the most important thing is to follow up with them 24 hours later. Just check in, and I have scripts I can share with you for that as well. But simply just check in with them. Just, hey, how's it going? Just making sure you got my message. My group's going to be kicking off in 5 days. I know you were interested. Tonight's the deadline, so I just wanted to see if you wanted to join us or not. It's a quick thing like that. People aren't ignoring you. A lot of times they are just really busy during the day and they don't have time to get back to you, and then they forget. All right, so that's really, really important to invite. Every single day, you want to be inviting 3 to 5 new people to your challenge group. The third vital behavior I'm going to go over is personal development. All right, so this is really key. And I have a list of personal development books that you can read that I share in my Coach Basics training, but it doesn't need to be a book. I do recommend these 2 books here that I have. Let me just grab them for you. This one's my all-time favorite one, but it's called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. This one's really good. It really is, it's the best book that I've read so far, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Or I have this one, which is called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And this is what the entire business is built on. Just what it talks about basically is just these small little things that you are choosing to do every day to grow and build your business eventually compound into this big, massive explosion, and you see it compound. So these little insignificant things that you choose to do every day to build your business, all of a sudden, boom, it explodes over time. And that's what it talks about. So if you're not into reading books, that's okay. You don't need to read books. You can do, there's Audible, there's audio tapes, you can do YouTube videos. I spent a lot of time listening to other top coaches in the network when I started, just watching YouTube videos. But you want to make sure that you're doing 10 minutes a day, nothing crazy, just 10 minutes a day of personal development to help you grow. All right. Be engaged. This is really important. Be engaged in the team page. All right. In Team Forever Strong, just be paying attention to the posts that go up. Be engaged in the Coach Basics training. In our weekly calls, we have a team weekly call that is every Thursday night. We won't have one this Thursday because it's Thanksgiving, but every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our team call. And there's always a recording too. So if you can't catch it live, make sure you catch the recording. There's also a national wake-up call on Monday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is where they have like top coaches in the company. It's a half an hour call, and they give like their tips and how they've had success, and they've shared their stories, and it's really inspirational. You learn a lot from listening to them. I can never catch it live at that time, so I always just listen to the replay at night. It's important that you make it a priority to listen to that. And also I do one-on-one coach calls every single month with my coaches. So I'll put up my schedule on the team page, and I will tell all my coaches to schedule a one-on-one call with me. And so it'll be up to you guys to reach out and connect and schedule a time. So just be engaged with all of that. Set business hours. This is important too. It can be really overwhelming when you first start as a coach. I remember the feeling. And I can tell you right now, just make sure that you have focused business hours. I recommend 1 solid hour a day, 1 solid focused hour, and just stick to it. If you can do more, that's great. But the minimum is 1 hour. If you need to break it up because you're really busy one day and do like half an hour in the morning and a half an hour at night, that's fine too. But you want to try to get in and carve out that 1 solid focused hour every single day and be consistent with it. This isn't the type of job that you can say, oh, I'm busy during the week. You know what? I'll get to it on the weekend. That's not how it works. It's going to be really hard to have success if that's the way you do it. This needs to be it has to be a daily thing where you show up every day. All right. And treat this like a business. This was hard for me to wrap my brain around when I became a coach, but this is a legit business. So if you treat it like a business, it is going to reward you in that way. So treat it like a business and just realize that, you're your own boss with this. And a lot of people have a hard time understanding that because we're used to going in and working for someone else every day. And we're used to showing up at a job where our boss tells us what to do every single day. With this isn't the case. I'm here to support you. You have every single tool and training in place to be successful, but I'm not going to be, checking up on you every single day and making sure you're doing the 3 vital behaviors and making sure you're listening to the team calls and the national wake up call. And, if you don't schedule a call with me, like I still have coaches to this day that, when I post my schedule for the one-on-one calls and they don't schedule the call with me, I'm not going to go hunting down people. So it's got to be up to you to make the commitment to make it work and go after it and go get it. All right. So now that we've kind of gone over that, I want to go over your first 2 goals. These are your first 2 goals. We're going to keep it simple, but your first 2 goals when you come on as a brand new coach. And you're going to learn a lot more about this too in the coach training. But I always tell my new coaches, your first goal as a coach, your first month, is to become what's called an emerald coach. And I usually try to tell people, you know what, you can probably do this within 2 weeks. What I recommend is if you help 2 people, this is just helping 2 people get started on their health and fitness journey. So that means you sign up 2 people with a challenge pack, and a challenge pack is what you guys got. It's the Shakeology plus a workout program. That's a challenge pack. If you can just find 2 people who want to get started on their health and fitness journey, you will become an Emerald coach. And that's your first big achievement in Beachbodyland, is becoming an Emerald coach. That's the first rank that you can move up to. So that should be your goal. And we say and we recommend that you sign up a spouse or significant other first. And if you're on board with that, just make sure you check with your upline coach before you sign them up, because we want to place them in a very specific spot in your downline, because it matters with how much money you can earn with this. So make sure you check with your upline coach if that's the case. Otherwise, you can find a friend, you can find a relative, you can find a coworker. Anybody can find 2 people that are looking to get healthier. It doesn't matter how fit people are always looking to get better and improve in areas. All right, so 2 people and you become an Emerald coach. The next goal that you are going to shoot for is going to be what's called hitting Success Club. And this is the foundation of your entire business. This needs to be non-negotiable for you. Every single calendar month, you want to hit what's called Success Club. No matter what happens, this has to be something you just know it's going to happen. It's going to happen every month. And how you hit Success Club is by helping a minimum of 3 people every single month. So if you sign up your first 2 people, you're an Emerald coach. All you need to do is find 1 more person. Success Club is based off of a point system. Each time that you sign someone up, you get 2 points for the challenge pack, right? And there's Success Club 5, so 5 points. And then there's Success Club 10 points. So if you sign up 3 people with a challenge pack and each person is 2 points, you actually have Success Club 6 points. So then you've hit Success Club. So if you're looking to do this kind of like as more as a hobby, and you're just kind of looking to get the cost of your Shakeology covered and maybe earn a little bit of money along the way, then this will be your goal. You will focus on every month, you're going to find 3 new people, get started on their health and fitness journey to hit Success Club 6. That's great. If you are in this and you are looking to build this into a legit 6-figure earning business over time, then you want to shoot to sign up and help 5 people get started on their health and fitness journey every month. So that would put you at Success Club 10. All right, so 3 people minimum every month, 5 to 5 people. That's the goal every single calendar month. And this is really what builds your business. This is the backbone and the foundation of your business. And I tell every coach that comes on, you show up every month and you hit Success Club, you will build a successful business. So every month, just make it a non-negotiable. You can write it down in your notes. I'm going to hit Success Club. I'm going to help 3 people get started on their health and fitness journey this month. And then once you get that in your mind, you know what's going to happen. And I'm going to help you too, because like I said, I have scripts and all that stuff that you can use. All right, so a couple of tips here. So now that you have your first 2 goals, you're going to become an Emerald coach. You're going to help 2 people, and then you're going to hit Success Club by helping 3 people total to 5 people total every month. And you're golden. Those are your first 2 goals. Just a couple tips along the way as you become a new coach here. Stay focused every single day. Just stay focused on those 3 vital behaviors that I went over. Keep drinking a shake, get into a workout program, share it on social media, reach out and invite people to our challenge groups, and 10 minutes of personal development every single day. Just those 3 things every single day. And I know it sounds so easy, right? To just do those 3 things every single day. But I'm telling you, if you are willing to show up and do those 3 simple things every single day, and imagine yourself 1 year from now, you will be in a completely different place than you are right now. But you have to be willing to kind of go the distance with it. And, you know, it sounds so easy, but sometimes, like, you know, coaches have a hard time showing up and doing those 3 simple things every single day. But I can promise you right now that if you do make that commitment to yourself and show up and do those simple things, those 3 simple things every day, you will build this into a successful business. And it will be really successful in 1 year from now. And some people on this call won't be here in 1 year from now. So you want to imagine yourself 1 year from now here, because I'm going to be here 1 year from now. I'm going to be here 3 years from now, 4 years from now. I'm a total lifer with this. So make that commitment and just kind of get that in your mind right now. Don't get distracted by what other people are doing. Just keep your head down. Don't look around at all the other coaches and what they're doing and what they're creating. Just stay focused. Sit down and do your work every day for however long you can do it, like I said, whatever works for you, and do those 3 vital behaviors. That's it. Don't worry about anything else. Always be willing to learn so that way you can grow. So always be anything that you can get your hands on that'll help you grow as a coach. Just be a sponge to it all. It'll help you. And it's normal to feel completely overwhelmed. So I just want everybody to know that. Because I remember, like I said, I remember literally sitting in my room over there the night I became a coach thinking, I really don't even think I'm smart enough to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. None of this makes any sense to me. Am I ever really going to get it? Is this really going to make sense? And it's like everything else in life, guys. When you are learning something new, no matter what it is, it takes time and it takes practice. And that's what this is. And it took me a good 3 months before I was kind of like, all right, things are starting to make sense now. And I had my team and my upline coach to help me along the way. And just like you guys have too. And so just know that, you know, that overwhelming feeling is totally normal and it will pass with time. Trust me. And make sure to spend your time like acting and doing versus just sitting back at home and studying and trying to learn. This isn't the type of business where you can sit back and study everything and learn everything and expect to master it and then go out and do it. You have to be learning is by going out and acting and actually doing. And things will come up and you'll make mistakes along the way because that's normal. And then you learn from the mistakes and you grow. And that's just what happened. Things come up and then you'll ask me or your upline coach and we'll explain things to you. But the most important thing is to just get out there and just jump right in and get going with it. Be disciplined with this. Be really disciplined with it and just really wrap your brain around the fact that you're your own boss. And it's so awesome to be your own boss. You can make your own hours with this. You can decide how hard you want to work. You can decide how many people you want to reach out to every day. So you can control your commissions that you make. The more people you talk to, the more people you help and sign up, the more income you can make. And it's all up to you. It's totally all up to you. And that's a great, great feeling to know that you have control over your future and over this. That what you put into this is going to be, like what you get out of it is going to be a direct reflection of the amount of work and the time that you put into it. All right, so just a couple things that I want to make sure that you guys do before I go into questions is, this is really important. Every single year, and this is another reason why it's so important to hit Success Club, every year Beachbody has a Success Club trip. And if you hit Success Club every single month, you can go and they'll actually pay for your entire trip. So I think it was March, me and my husband, we were at an all-inclusive 5-star resort in Cancun. It was totally paid for by Beachbody because I hit Success Club every single month. And I made it a non-negotiable. So I helped 3 to 5 people every single month. And I hit Success Club and they have this trip every year. This year, they have a cruise It's in March, and it's on the Oasis of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean ship. It's one of the largest ships in the world, and the entire ship is rented out for all of Beachbody. So there's going to be like 6,000 coaches there. So there's a wait list right now, but people are constantly canceling. So I just want to tell you to make sure you put your name on the wait list, even if you don't think you can go, still put it on there just in case. So you would go to ssbeachbody.com, and you can just put your name on the list for that. And the next thing that I wanted to make sure that you guys absolutely put your name on the list for is the Beachbody Coach Summit. And this is Beachbody's largest and most pumped up event that you can possibly go to. It is in July, and they do it once a year. And last July, there were like, I think like 25,000 coaches there. We do a huge, they closed down all the streets, and we did a huge workout. We actually broke the Guinness Book of World Records for largest workout altogether in one space. And it was so much fun, but you get to work out with all the celebrity personal trainers. You get to meet them. You get to go to parties with them. You get to take pictures with them. You get to hear all these incredible inspirational stories of people who have completely transformed their lives in so many different ways. And I can't explain the feeling, but it's amazing, and it's something that you definitely have to get to. If you hit Success Club your first 3 full months as a coach, you will get a free ticket to go there. So that's another great reason to make sure that you make that a non-negotiable. So you can register for that, and I'll put this on the team page too in case you miss it. But if you go to coachsummit2016.com, you can just register for it, and there's a wait list right now for it. It's sold out. But if, like I said, if you hit Success Club your first 3 months, you'll be able to get a free ticket to go there. And it is an amazing experience. It completely changes things for you and your business. And the last thing I wanted to end with was just letting you guys know that you guys are the lucky ones, because you are joining right now during the absolute best time of year. The reason why I say that is because this next month, it tends to be slower, but you guys are all brand new. So this is going to give you a great time to come in, get to know a little bit more about coaching, get comfortable, learn things. You'll still be able to help people get healthy and sign up with you because you haven't tapped into your warm market yet. So I'm not worried about that. But what's awesome is that come January, February, and March is the absolute busiest time of year for the Beachbody business. This is when your business will completely explode and take on a whole new level. So if you get used to making those posts on social media and reaching out and talking to enough people, come January 1st, when people are looking to get healthier, they are going to know to come to you and sign up with you. So I always have coaches sometimes who say like, oh man, I can't believe this. I've been coaching for 2 or 3 months, and you know, I just saw my other friend signed up with this other girl who's a coach. That happened because they weren't posting enough on social media, and they weren't inviting enough and talking to enough people. So the person didn't even know that they were a coach probably. All right, so this will give you a great opportunity for that. So I'm really excited for you guys. Does anybody have any questions about anything? I know it's a lot, but I think it's important that we get you guys started right. And any questions that you have about anything, just you can unmute yourself if you want, or there's like a chat box down below that you can type questions in. But I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Does anybody have anything that they needed to share or ask? Nobody has anything? Nope. We're all good. You'll probably have questions as they come up. And I just want you guys to all know, seriously, it's normal to have hundreds of questions. I was literally text messaging my coach, like, I don't know, a ridiculous number of times every day with questions, because you're going to have a lot. So always know that you can always reach out to me. I never get annoyed. I never get bothered. I'm never that person that's like rolling my eyes at questions. I love this so much, and I love helping people, and I want you guys to all have success. So you can always message me, seriously, any question that you have. If I don't get right back to you, because I tend to do all my work at night, like right now, if you need something in a rush, you can type it in the team page in Team Forever Strong. And we have a lot of leaders in the team page there that are always willing to hop right on and answer any questions you have. So feel free to take advantage of that too. All right, well, if you guys don't have any questions, I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I just wanted to say just thanks so much for taking the time to be here tonight, and welcome to Team Forever Strong. Just have fun with this. and, you know, go out there and do your best. Just have fun. And anything that comes up, just like I said, don't hesitate to ask me or in the team page. We're all here to help you. This is a judgmental team, the best team. Everyone is really, really supportive. You're going to form the best friendships along the way. And it's great. So keep the long-term vision with this, and we are here for you guys. And I hope that you guys all have a happy Thanksgiving. All right, bye everyone. Thanks for being here. Have a good night.